How much more?
A bit more.
How much?
Exactly?
Yes.
$10,000.
I'd rather be murdered.
I want a great big wall safe.
You don't need one anymore. You got no jewelry.
I'll get it back. I went to the police today with some sketches I made.
How could you make...
Stella's. When I went to trade it in, they only offered me half the Blue Book price. I need the whole amount to put down on my new car, so that's why I tried to sell it to you. But I can't go through with it. I cannot sell you that car.
You can't sell it to anyone. Somebody stole it. What? Somebody stole it?
Very nice, Rose.
My, sir, I do believe you're jealous.
You know, normally I hate it when people tweak my nose, but at least you're touching me. Look, are you seeing somebody else?
My.
Wait, did I tell you that Larry Krause called the other day?
Really? Did he ever get married?
3 times. Actually 4 if you count Victor.
Wendell, I called you paisan, friend, brother of the scalp. Because if I may get philosophical for just one moment, I've always believed we bald men are like any other minority. That's why we have to stick together.
Who you calling bald?
Nobody. Just in one night.
I know.
Yes, but this is a very important... Yes, I understand. Rose, the singing group. He's the one in the middle. Used to be on the end till Lionel Richie left.
You and Jeffrey been spending a lot of time together.
Oh, yes. You know, just when I'd given up hope of meeting someone, along came the most gallant, sophisticated, charming man I'd met in ages.
And I bet he knows how to tile all the food. Well, this time I decided it might as well be me.
Oh, look, I've given those cops long enough. I just have to go out there and try to find Ma.
Dorothy, you can't go out there.
Look, Rose, I can't just sit here.
But it is too dangerous. Oh, I remember back in St. Olaf, during a tornado.
No pictures, no slides, and no walks down memory lane.
I'll come with you.
What are we, nuns? We don't have to travel in pairs. I'm out of here.
Hey, Sam, what's that you're playing?
Blanche, I want to apologize.
Okay,
I apologize.
that's it.
I can't think of anything else to say. I behaved terribly.
I know.
No, you don't. Oh, I went to Stan's hotel room tonight because I thought you were there.
Well, I wasn't.
I know.
Don't know him.
Rose, exactly what did he say when you called him?
Well, I'm afraid I was pretty nervous and excited, so I didn't give him much chance to say anything.
But he accepted your invitation.
I told him I wouldn't take no for an answer. Well, I better finish getting ready. Oh, the Mother's Days we used to have on the farm. First of all, the kids would wake me up by brushing our cat, Mr. McTavish, against my ear. Then they'd give me breakfast in bed, Belgian waffles and buttermilk. And then they'd paint faces on their socks and do a little puppet show called Elf Kingdom. Could be coy, I could drop hints, but I'm past that. Jamie, when George died, I began to feel incomplete. I tried to find what was missing. I tried to find it in another man. Men.
Time step.
Fine. And.
Oh, honey.
Oh, all right, I'll go. For the sake of the act.
If you really want to do something for the sake of the act, have one of those 2 left feet made into a right one.
I found the tea rather moist as well. What, I can't be uncomfortable too?
Well, all these raves have put me in the mood for another slice.
Gerald, do you really feel you need another slice?
Oh, well, maybe.
And a crackling fire, and my God, Dorothy, it must be 120 in here.
Morning, Rose.
Dorothy, sometimes you can be so cruel. Honey, what's the matter?
Everything.
Wonder where she is. She's almost 2 hours late.
Oh, they probably had traffic. I bet she slept with him.
I wouldn't be surprised if she didn't.
Well, I sure couldn't be with a man I liked and abstain.
You know, I abstained after Stan and I split up. But it wasn't a bit.
She shot my balls! Thank God, I hated that thing.
What are you doing shooting? Are you crazy? I heard a noise. I thought it was the robbers.
I managed to live 81 years. I survived pneumonia, 2 operations, a stroke. One night I'll belch and...
That is ridiculous. Unbuttoning my blouse is not going to get us a better deal.
You are absolutely right. Don't touch yours. Rose and I will unbutton ours.
Buenos días, señoritas.
Hi.
Buenos dias. ¿Cómo está? Que hermoso todo tu dinero.
Please, don't hurt me. Just take my money.
What the hell does that mean?
Don't get smart with me. If I was a short, bald guy in a diaper spouting this gibberish, I'd be running India.
Well, I guess this is it.
Yep, guess so.
Isn't it funny how things turn out? Being dead really changed my life.
I'm sorry, Sophia. I know how you go on about shoes.
Honey, we both know what's going to happen. I take you down to Shimshak's, we walk in the door, and all the salesmen disappear. I have to go to the back of the store and bribe them to come out and help you.
Please, those people love me.
For $10, they love you.
You bet, darling. Rose Nyland, if I didn't know better, I might think you were trying to steal my boyfriend.
I'm innocent, Blanche.
Oh, I know it. That's why Gary's dating me.
He's a lewd, horny, oversexed beast with 5...
To you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mr. Number One Communist. Happy birthday to you.
What are you doing here?
Excuse me. I couldn't help but notice you took several of my tasty, delicious lutefisk puffs, and you've hardly touched them.
I just don't care for them.
Well, I guess what I'm really trying to say is, Blanche, will you be my wife again?
No, Sonny, I haven't made a decision.
Well, that was because no one liked you.
This is why when I was a kid, I had an imaginary mother.
I can't believe it. Buzz Mueller just called. He's in town.
Buzz Mueller?
I haven't seen Buzz in almost 40 years, since we were dating in high school.
Rose, I didn't... I asked you not to do that.
I know, but I'm going stir crazy. There's no way out. No way out.
Stan, I've decided what to do about Stan. I mean, how can I just forget all the time that we had together? And then how can I forget the pain and the hatred that I felt when he left me? I can never trust him again. And if you can't trust your husband, then what kind of a relationship?
But my second cousin Arlen did it.
I think we'd better try another question.
I am exhausted. I went to at least a dozen ticket brokers today. They all told me the only way I'm going to get tickets is to go to a scalper.
Oh, picking out unusual gifts. Is it terry cloth?
Yeah, I think it is.
Terry cloth wears a long time. It's a nice fabric.
Yeah, it's perfect for a robe.
Well,
Where is this school?
Jenny, what happened?
He met a thin, blonde goddess.
Uh-huh.
One of those girls who has everything, you know, looks, money, brains, a body, and now my boyfriend.
Oh, honey, I've been in that position more than once.
You've been. She knows how long it took us to save that money. You can trust her.
Don't get mad.
Ma, did you buy the CD today?
Not exactly. I said don't get mad.
Sophia, what did you do with our money?
I think you're going to be really impressed. I made a very shrewd deal with a guy I met at the bus stop.
Oh. You want to eat some ice cream?
That's not a bad idea. Okay, Rose, go get it. I'm too weak from disappointment.
Well, I'm disappointed, too.
Well, so what? Dorothy Maker, get it?
Get it, Rose.
Why are you two being so mean to me?
Because we're in bad moods and because we remember.
The Dolphin, Your Honor, that for centuries has rescued men lost at sea, guided ships back to port. No, my clients were not trespassing. My clients were returning the favor. They simply wanted to protect some of...
I want, and it scares me. I keep waiting for a knock at the door. Hi, it's me, failure. And I'm scared to face it alone. What I'm trying to say is, I need your help, Dorothy, like I did when we were together. So, what do you think?
I have been hiding something from you. I can't tell you where he's been, but Miles is back. He's staying with me.
I understand, Rose. And don't worry about your secret. It won't go any further than me.
Now it's time to meet our new applicants and hear their lineage presentation.
Somehow he manages to suppress the urge to throw me on the floor and ravish me.
Please, if he throws you on the floor, you'll both end up at the apartment below.
Drink up, Blanche.
That must be him now. I just have to grip my jacket. We're driving into the museum together.
I don't think you realize how very much you meant to him. Or how very much you meant to me.
To you, I don't understand.
I didn't have a wife or a sweetheart back home. And when Charlie would read me your letters, I felt like, well, that someone cared.
It does not belong in a song.
Miami, you're cuter than an interuterine.
That reminds me, I gotta give Charlie Milburn a call.
If this cake reminds you of Charlie Milburn, we could both give him a call. Rose, how...
April morning.
Oh, well, you ought to talk all fresh, scrubbed, and rosy cheeked like a country parson in a September hoedown.
Why do I get the feeling they had a maid named Honeybee when they grew up?
Come on in, Clayton. I want you to meet my best friends, Dorothy and Rose.
Nice to meet you, Clayton.
Dorothy's Bornak, you're in big trouble.
What? What did I do?
You lied to me, that's what you did. I was going through your purse and look at what I found. Betting slips. You went to the track again. How could you, Dorothy? I've spent the best years of my life. I'm a sports celebrity.
Be at this hour.
Who do you think? The paparazzi. Now I know why Sean Penn gets so ticked off.
Can I help you?
Hi, I'm here to pick up Emily.
But the child services people said...
Just a kidney stone. I had it appraised. I mean, this went on for 2 years before he found a cure.
What was it?
A blonde stewardess with a butt that would have made Gandhi throw in the towel.
So, Rose, you're gonna...
More important than passing your damn course. So you, sir, can kiss my ass.
Oh, thank goodness I have been worried sick. Do you realize it's almost 2 in the morning? I wanted to be Miss Olivia de Havilland myself.
Blanche, are you listening to this?
Bits and pieces.
Go on, Blanche.
Well, Butter Queen was our town's highest honor. From the time I was born, my folks groomed me for it. Singing lessons, dancing lessons, junior butter pageants.
Because they're kids. Eventually, when they become mothers, they know better, right, Dorothy?
Right, Ma. Gee, I remember when I was a teenager, you used to make me bring my dates into the house to meet you and Pop. Oh, I always hated that.
Boy, what an inconvenience. Between the ages of 12 and 19, I met 2 guys.
Her head. For the rest of her days, she kept trying to get that cow in the little basket on the front of her bicycle.
Can you believe it? The machines are all empty.
Oh, that's terrible. Would you like a Clark bar?
Sure.
For dinner.
Dorothy, tell me something else that's on your list. An entertainer.
Entertaining people, getting my master's, and I wanted to sleep with Michael Del Vecchio.
Wait a minute, Michael Del Vecchio? Is he tall with black hair?
He's right about the outfit.
Oh, Dorothy, you don't understand. I've just never felt very comfortable around children, and they can sense it. I guess it's because I was never really a child myself. I mean, from the time I entered school, I always behaved like a mature young lady. Why, I was the only girl in the 5th grade whose boyfriend had a fake eye.
Hey, that remedy's been in our family for generations.
And it always works?
Always. Of course, I never saw anyone eat it before. Usually, you just throw a glop on the vaporizer.
Oh, Rose. Expense. At least Blanche kept her word. She didn't laugh.
And you know why? I was singing a little song in my mind, Camptown Races. I didn't hear a word you said.
She said she had a date tonight and she wants you to go out with him.
Frank. Frank, I'm sorry. I was just going to say that the sign seemed a little high on one side. How about a coffee break?
Sure.
Husband. Well, not necessarily a bad person. Sometimes circumstances. Oh, you were talking to her.
I think I'm gonna faint.
Gotcha!
Question number 1. Was the object you saw more triangular or cylindrical?
No, triangular.
Was it blue in color?
Yes.
Did it leave a faint trail of yellow exhaust?
Yes, it did.
Very good. Ms. Bornak, there's a perfectly simple explanation for what you saw.
Well, I always knew that.
I don't know. I walked in and she wasn't there. There was someone else in her bed. It was weird.
Lillian. Oh, did you say Lillian? My God, you got a call about her this morning. I was so caught up in my breaths, I totally forgot.
It happens to all of us, Blanche. That's why my rent check was in Kate and Dennis.
I said it. I used it in the story. What do you want me to do, embroider it on your underwear? Just stay out of it.
I don't know if I can do that.
Then you're gonna lose Kate. And someday, Stan will be the one to call you up and tell you have a grandchild who you're never gonna see. Sister, it's weird. We can't do anything without her. I haven't been alone with him yet. You know how hard it is to make out with a guy when his sister's sitting next to you?
Boy, do I ever. Now, you stop that. You just stop that.
Listen, Ma, I have an idea. Why don't I go and pick up Marvin, bring him here, and that way the two of you can be alone?
And, oh, Dorothy, a man called for you while you were out.
Finally, now we can break out that bottle of champagne we've been saving.
Ma.
Come on, Dorothy. We might not get another chance.
Oh, sure we will. We can just serve it at the wake.
I think I got chapter 7 and 9 mixed up. This watch is broken.
Ma, Stan gave me that watch when we got married.
Well, the marriage never worked. Why should the watch?
How romantic. A roll in the squid. May I remind you, the purpose of these stories is to give the kids family pride.
Hey, I'll have you know it was my father who single-handedly invented the ransom note.
If you're not going to...
Think about all the times we've shared.
It brought back a lot of great memories. Ma, it wouldn't be the same without you.
No. Hey, don't ever dramatize. Things aren't so terrific around here. The hell they're not. Things are terrific around here.
Rose, hold me.
Oh, Blanche, please. No, honey, I know it's hard, but we've been here over an hour. And you've shown us the balcony, you've shown us the wind chimes, you've shown us the 7 places you lost your virginity.
I am totally vulnerable, taking a chance. I am so proud of me. You know, that would have devastated the old me. But the new me?
Tell me about it. You guys look like you should be barking on the front seat of a fire engine. I really would sue.
Oh, Rose, come here, sit down. Listen, I just got off the phone with the penny saver.
Mr. Yamamoto from the school district. Whoa. I'm so sorry. I thought you were the man Dorothy's having the affair with. I mean, the man Dorothy said he's always so fair with her. Of course, I would expect you to be fair and polite.
Mommy.
Well, I'm sorry I'm so early. Traffic wasn't what I expected.
Well, the important thing is you got here safely.
The airports are closed. There's a big hurricane headed this way. They want everyone to stay just where they are.
That means that we could be trapped together for days.
Oh, Jesus. Please protect us and watch over us in this our hour of need.
Amen. I can't.
Oh, come on, pussycat. You figured out that mystery at dinner.
Oh, Ma, that was a game. This is life.
Oh, that's right. You've never been good at life.
How can I be accused of murder? I am a Devereaux. Things like this usually happen to people.
Crockett and Tubbs are wearing darker colors.
Good morning.
Ma, why are you dressed like that?
I'm introducing my new line of tennis wear. What do you think? I'm in mourning.
For whom, Sophia?
Michael.
You had a Belgian waffle stand?
Well, actually, they were English muffins that I carved little ridges in. But people bought them anyway. I was cute then, so I could get away with it.
Don't worry, you get cute again when you hit 80. How do you think I'm gonna peddle this slop?
How was your date?
Oh, fine. Hey, you don't have a thing to worry about. You won't even have to think about Blanche. Because if you're going to be at that funeral, I refuse to go. I was with him thinking, what in the world does this man like about me?
So you went back to Tom because you know what he likes.
Yes, but the whole time I was with him, I was miserable because I wanted to be with John.
Well, then tell all this to John.
I guess that is my only choice. Yes, I'm going to look him up tonight and I'm going to patch things up.
Pleasure to be here.
Raoul doesn't speak much English.
Ma, where did you beat him?
He owns a flower shop next to the dog track. I won big yesterday, so I figured I'd treat myself and rent him a tuxedo. Yeah, having fun, Raoul?
It's a pleasure to be here.
He kills me.
I've just never known how to turn him off. You tell him, Dorothy.
I would, Blanche, but remember, we just want to turn him off, not drain the sex drive completely out of him.
You know, I've always... Did I just say that?
Are the kids back from their date yet?
Our kids?
No, Rose. The Katzenjammer kids. Of course, our kids.
Well, I thought we decided not to interfere in their private lives.
We did, but Blanche here decided differently.
Oh, Blanche, how could you?
Well, I don't know what all the fuss is about. It wasn't an official date. They just went to the... Hi, Mom. Mom, this...
Don't tell me, don't tell me, don't tell me it's Dennis. Oh, my God, he's beautiful.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Oh, flowers. Oh, my. You know, your father used to bring me tulips.
Dorothy, you gonna show me the dress or not?
Be right there.
Get a move on. If you hurry up, I can give you an honest, unbiased opinion. And you'll still have time to return it before the...
I was going to ask you the same thing.
They're going to get married whether we like it or not. Do you like it?
No.
Me neither.
They're also going to have a baby whether we like it or not. Do you want to see it?
Yes.
Me too. So what are we going to do?
Oh, what mothers have done since the beginning of time.
Oh, boy.
Oh, God.
I'm married.
What?
It's not a good marriage, Dorothy. It was over years ago.
I can't believe...
I need to hear this.
No, what you don't need to hear is what goes on in the cockpit.
Hey, come on.
Goodbye, Oliver.
Bye, Jen. Poor kid.
I know, but we definitely did the right thing, didn't we?
Absolutely.
You really think so?
I don't know. George, would you take a look at this?
This is a family discussion.
Good night, Ed. We're going to go home now. And I want you to know we'll all sleep a lot better knowing you're off duty tonight.
How is it possible to get pregnant in Sicily just by crossing the street?
Cheap Chianti and narrow streets.
Psychiatry is not a science.
Then why did you suggest I see one?
Because what you have is not scientific. What else was I going to do? Send you to New Mexico to a shaman? There's nothing wrong with you, Dorothy, except what happens to all of us. In case you haven't noticed, you're not 30. Take a cruise, Dorothy.
Cruise.
Oh, what?
Oh, he told me he was married.
Besides that, Blanche.
Oh, well, he was a little concerned because my pulse was slow and misbehaving. Rose, those pants, not with those shoes.
Blanche, the doctor.
Oh, you know...
Don't be too tough on her. I mean, look how great you turned out.
Merci.
Isaac, would you get us some champagne?
Is that the stuff that's in the bottle or in the bowl? Well, never mind. I'll figure it out.
Listen, Rose, we have to talk to
I
you.
want to talk to you, too. Isaac is the shyest man I've ever met. He won't even...
Thing to hear snickering when you walk down the aisle, but me and White, even I couldn't keep a straight face. Okay, Rose, come on, take the picture.
I gotta hand it to you, Blanche. I never thought you'd fit into that thing.
Well, all the pain and torture were worth it. George would be...
I don't know how to put this, but I'm your father.
My father?
I can't believe it. This really is the hospital.
Ma, you have a hernia. Where'd you think I was taking you?
Well, anyway, the man gave me the brooch, and since then I've never had any problem writing. This is my muse, my artistic inspiration, the embodiment of my creativity.
And you know what's even better? It goes with anything.
It might...
So, Ted,
Ed, did I hear someone say you were a doctor?
He's not just a doctor. He happens to be one of the top neurosurgeons in the Midwest.
Get out of here.
He's also heavy into real estate.
No, it's nothing much, really. I just own a few mini malls.
Oh, your wife must be very proud of you. As a real live cowboy.
Morty Fishbein is a real live cowboy.
He's from Amarillo, Texas. He was the Grand Marshal of the B'nai B'rith Rodeo for 3 years straight. Who better to go with to a barbecue? I'll turn her in, Dorothy, but first, go out there and take care of those men.
Blanche, I have to take care of my mother.
I can't take care of both Miles and the men.
Oh, Dorothy, please do this for Blanche, for me.
Oh, all right.
Now listen, I don't want my plan to go to waste. I still intend to date Jane.
Don't you have a cousin you should be dating?
Wait a minute, I thought you said there weren't any trains until morning.
No more trains to Miami. That's the 9:20 to Sarasota.
Thanks. Have you ever looked at fire? I mean, really looked at it? It's beautiful. And it's also amazing.
Package of these, please.
And, I'll take these.
No, thank you. Now, that wasn't so bad, was it?
Joe, I need a price check on some condoms.
His brother just came into town, and unless I can find a date for him so we can double, why, the whole evening's gonna be called off. So what do you say? Would you please be a friend and go out with him?
Sure, I'm game.
Next time, Sophie. Dorothy, what do you say?
Oh, honey, I'd really love to go, but as you can see, I'm busy.
Busy? You're playing see? Oh, I'm so upset. I put everything into this, Rose, all of me. I held nothing back. Then to have some snot-nosed little kid from Harvard send me a form letter. Oh, so mad I could scream.
Picking out unusual gifts. Is it terry cloth?
Yeah, I think it is.
Terry cloth wears a long time. It's a nice fabric.
Yeah, it's perfect for a robe. Well,
Rose, are you saying that you love Buzz?
I don't know. But these last few days with him have been wonderful. And when I'm with him, it feels like old times.
Hi, adorable. Ladies?
Zoe, the best thing to do in any relationship is talk.
That's right.
I have nothing to say to you.
Sophia, I can't believe that saying this will write 70 years of...
Come on, Ed. You walk out that door, Missy. You can forget about coming back. Lucy! Lucy!
You check the bedrooms.
Can I show the kid Blanche's room while we're waiting? Nah. Let him be surprised.
Oh, my God! Dorothy! Gloria! Stan!
Hey, deja vu, huh, babe?
Be enough.
Talk about you. We didn't have to go out on a date to do that.
You think I'm boring?
No, sweetheart. I think you're fantastic. With a guy like me, a little fantastic goes a long way. I mean, look what we got now. Every couple of weeks, you call me when one of your boyfriends don't show up. I tell you,
Tomorrow for that commercial.
I said she was family. I'd do anything for that girl.
Well, is everybody ready for a spirited game of Guggenspritzer?
Guggenspritzer, you said we were going to play Monopoly.
I said it was like Monopoly, only instead of Atlantic City, they used St. Olaf geography.
I just can't bear to think about it. I'm just being silly, aren't I? For God's sake, somebody say to save her life. Besides, the hospital said the operation would take 5 hours, and that restaurant just would not hold our reservations past 8:30.
Blanche! Dorothy, I wasn't expecting you home till later.
Well, I got off work early, and Blanche's plans...
Oh, because she preferred to do all of her good work anonymously. I'm sure that a lot of people never even knew that she worked for 15 years in a leper colony. Yes, Celia Rubin.
I could fail the whole course. And if I fail this course, I won't get my degree. And if I don't get my degree, the museum won't even consider me for that promotion.
Oh, I guess there's no bright side.
Honey, calm down. You're going to pass the course. It simply means that you're going to have to buckle down and study a little harder.
At least you're doing well on your other 2 courses.
Night. Set it up again, Rose. Rose, honey, how about a piece of bundt cake, huh?
Oh, no, thanks.
I'll try something, Dorothy.
Try some, right? Like it's some big experiment, like you got no idea what it tastes like. It wasn't such a bad thing to do. The stuff tasted great, and Salvador decided to market it. At first, it didn't move so well. Linguine with ear salve on a menu doesn't look too appetizing. But once he changed the name to pesto sauce, it moved like hotcakes.
Ma, you're making...
Kiss me, you poet.
Oh, they are so cute together.
Oh, I know. Isn't it romantic?
No, it isn't. It's ridiculous. Ma, this is the biggest mistake you have ever made in your life.
Fine. Don't come to the wedding. Who wants you? But just remember one thing.
Wait a minute. Just who are you calling a skinny white boy?
I think she meant Michael.
You got that right.
Oh, it was easy.
Oh, shut up, Rose. Look, Mrs. Wagner. Rose, are you all right?
Never better. Why do you ask?
Well, maybe because yesterday you acted like a crazy person.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I was a little on edge. Don't worry, it won't happen again.
Rose, what are those pills for?
The doctor...
Who said Gloria Palazzano? I said Flo Palazzano. Why don't you pay attention?
How is Flo?
Oh, beautiful. She and her second husband, Pete, are in Rome. You remember Pete, the man you could have had?
I did have him. That's why I didn't want him.
You and Pete? You never told me that.
Later. First, I want to hear... When is the funeral?
Wednesday.
I'll go back to Brooklyn with you.
I'm not going, and you know why.
I guess the body was lost at sea.
Ma doesn't want to go to the funeral because Esther's husband...
Max Weinstock will be there. I will not stand...
Well, Sophia, did you feed Bingo today?
To what?
Ma, you did feed the puppy today, didn't you?
I think we both had one of those international coffees, Mocha Minty or something. I don't know.
Blanche, Everlast is a brand name, not a nickname.
What kind of a place is this anyway?
I don't know, an old office building or a warehouse. Or...
It looks to me like the kind of place where shady dealings go on.
And my Esther. Sophia, I think we got a problem here.
Is there anything we can do, Sophia?
Go get 2 cheesecakes and wait up for me. I have a feeling the 4 of us will be talking till dawn.
unattractive,
Yes.
worn out,
Yes.
useless.
What's your point, Swin?
My point is, well, I was just hoping that maybe you're tired of people like Floyd who don't appreciate you. And maybe you're...
Everybody, I want you to meet my daughter, Bridget. Bridget, this is Blanche.
Hi.
And Dorothy. And Sophia. And a total stranger.
Honey, this is my son, Michael. He's going to be staying with us for a few days.
Oh, Ma, you don't have the space. I'll take a room somewhere.
Don't be silly. You go.
Oh, you're adorable.
Cute as a button. Please, please let me finish. I know I'm plain to look at, but everything I do seems to drive the opposite sex crazy. I don't do it on purpose. I mean, it just happens. The way I look at a woman, the way I make love to a woman, the way I...
How do I look?
Great, Dorothy. You going out with Eddie again?
Yes. Oh, by the way, Blanche, I borrowed your gold earrings, if that's okay.
Oh, it's fine, but I do think I should caution you. They were meant for petite ears.
Which is why you had to marry that stupid, lazy, no-good pinhead of a prince. This man is a prince. Come in, Stan.
I'm sorry I'm late. The rain really tied up the traffic. Hi, girls.
Hi.
Hello, Mama Bear. Papa Bear.
Discoloration of the whites of her eyes.
Try this and tell me you're not in heaven.
Sophia, I can't, really.
One bite, for God's sake.
Isn't it a little rude for him to be eating while she's having a heart attack?
She's not having a heart attack.
That's good.
He'll be glad to turn this back into a bedroom.
No, please. I could not live through that again. No, just thank him for his work and say he must be very proud.
Grazie, Vincenzo. Ho un'offerta che non puoi rifiutare. Mia figlia, Dorothy.
Dorothy.
More than 100 and we didn't have any change.
What about these?
Well, they all had hundreds, too.
Rose, let me give you a few lessons in economics. Lesson number 1. Quit being an idiot.
Okay.
Lesson number 2. The law of supply and demand. Before you...
Maybe we have one. Maybe he can see things we don't have the power to see. I read that in a book. People with mental illnesses are the chosen.
Who chooses them, Shirley MacLaine?
George, we've got to have a talk.
Hey.
We have...
And a lobster.
Blanche!
Oh, I'm fine. Ooh, a wonderful strawberry shake.
Strawberry, I bet that'd go great with a burger.
Ma, you're being a little insensitive, aren't you?
No hugging, no kissing. Let's just do it and get it over with.
Sounds like the last few years of our marriage.
I wish it was that good.
Wasn't that bad.
No, you're right. The important thing is that it's over. Come on in.
Hello, Sophia.
So did you bring the young chippy with you?
Ah, come on.
Both to know that I don't enjoy failing anybody, especially this kid. But he's lazy. In his book report on A Tale of Two Cities, he said he liked them both, but he really prefers Minneapolis, because that's where Prince is from.
Hi, Rose.
Oh, hi, honey.
Real charmer, you know that?
Oh, you lady die. Come on.
Do me a favor, join the bomb squad. Oh, God, I'm crazy nuts about this guy.
Sophia, I failed to listen to my children. And you don't see any of them visiting here now, do you?
I don't even see my hand in front of my face.
Blanche, you're making a lot of sense.
I guess we were so busy trying to protect our kids, we took it out on each other. Dorothy, I think I owe you an apology.
I...
Take you home.
I've always found that to be true.
Right now, I feel like the little kid at the orphanage.
Okay, Rose. I'm going to tell you a little story about a young girl in high school. So I just spit it right out. Carl, I'm dumping you for Coach Wilkins. Afterwards, I felt much better. You just go ahead and tell me. Go ahead.
Okay. George Devereaux, your husband.
How about you, Sophia? Remember, today is the first day of the rest of your life.
Terrific. If I'm lucky, I may live to be 7. You're dying, not when you're on vacation. I've waited my whole life to ride Space Mountain, and nothing, you hear me? Nothing is gonna stop me. Why are you always taking her side?
We do a lot of things real people do.
Except for one very important thing. Boy, is that going to put a hitch in Dorothy's plans.
Hello, I'm Rose Nyland. You must be Frank. It's a pleasure to finally meet you.
Thank you, Rose. It's very nice.
None of your business, and that's the truth.
What's the biggest lie you've ever told?
I once told my sister Charmaine that she was left on our doorstep by gypsies.
What? Oh, Blanche, why would you want to do a thing like that?
She annoyed.
Forgive me, Rose. There have been so many possum explosions lately, it's hard to keep track.
So what was this great disappointment in your life, Rose?
Butter. I wanted to be Butter Queen.
Oh, yeah. What an actress. She was so good in Gone with the Wind.
Grasp the valve tightly with your hand.
Okay.
Turn it clockwise until...
Sophia, I failed to listen to my children. And you don't see any of them visiting here now, do you?
I don't even see my hand in front of my face.
Glad you're making a lot of sense.
I guess we were so busy trying to protect our kids, we took it out on each other. Dorothy, I think I owe you an apology.
Oh, no, I'm trying to get comfortable.
Not me. You get too comfortable, you don't wake up.
Good night, Ma.
Good night.
It's completely apart, and I'm saving that for Henry Barnesworth.
I just don't want Dorothy to hear. Blanche, we can't let Dorothy ruin Stan and Catherine's wedding. I mean, it's selfish, it's adolescent, and it'll put a real cramp in their honeymoon.
Rose.
And for somebody who's supposed to be so smart, Dorothy's acting like a
Heart attack. Keep her company. I'm going to help Dorothy.
Sophia, you know, I always thought there'd be a Catholic heaven with nuns and priests and church.
Oh, my sisters.
Oh, come on, Blanche. You're overreacting. If you're really concerned, why don't you talk to him?
You're right. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stay completely objective and keep an open mind. I'm sure there's some perfectly logical explanation why my daddy's lost the stuffing out of his comforter.
He's just a little field mouse who's lost his way. He'll listen to me. Mice always have.
Rose, do you have any idea how weird you are?
Girls, I am just beside myself. I don't know what to do.
Honey, what? Yes.
Dorothy, when you get around my age, 2 things happen. 1, you get more intuitive about the weather, and 2, corn becomes your enemy.
Ma, Even if there is a hurricane a-comin'.
Don't patronize me.
This is all a big show. I am sure that under all these smiles, you people have to be aware that life can be pretty miserable sometimes. Come on, Melanie.
I am sorry you feel that way, but at least be open enough to hear what we have to say.
Fine.
I think everybody...
Hi, girls.
Hi, Rose.
Oh, Blanche, remember a few days ago when I said your car was making a funny kind of a noise sometimes?
Uh-huh.
Well, it's making it all the time now.
Oh, it's nothing serious, I'm sure.
Practical joke.
I can't believe it. She fell for it again. You ought to have yachts tattooed on your forehead. Here you go. You are brilliant, Harry.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please?
Now, what the hell is going on?
Let me tell you something I've never told a living soul. When I was unconscious, hovering between life and death, I began a journey toward a great white light. Along the way were all the people who went before me. I saw my parents. I saw your father. I saw the Ritz brothers.
Gee, that might even get you on the 6 o'clock news.
Well, the table on the lanai is all set. I guess Rebecca should be here with Jeremy any minute.
Blanche, did Rebecca bring Jeremy to Miami just to meet you?
I don't know. She didn't say, and I didn't want to ask.
Oh, but you think he might be her boyfriend?
Oh, I don't think so. I didn't see any pictures of him when I went.
A great place to get a seafood meal.
Miami. Miami, Miami. You've got style. Blue sky, sunshine, white sand.
Hey, mister, you want me to play It Had to Be You for the two of you?
I want you to play it for the four of us.
Look, Blanche, what Rebecca is doing is really not so terrible. I mean, look, among the four of us, each of us conceived our children in a different way. I was totally unconscious. When I came to, there was Stan, carving a notch in his dashboard. Ma, that looks like a cookie.
Sophia, honey, I think you put too much rum in it.
So stick an umbrella in it and serve it with straws. Everyone will think they're at Trader Vic's.
Well, let's take it in the living room. Roberta's going to be here any minute.
That was the worst night I've ever spent in bed with a woman in my life.
Wait a minute, Ham. Are you saying the only reason you've kept turning me down is because of the bad time you had that night?
Yes. Oh, well, Blanche, this changes everything. Is all that...
And Angela, where did you get this chicken?
The garage.
I guess this means no live entertainment with dessert.
Honey, that took a lot of courage.
You all right?
No! This is the worst day of my life.
Oh, come on, honey, it's not that bad.
I made out to you two goodbye. Oh, goodbye, sweetie.
Goodbye.
Come on now, come on now. Get out of here. You come back more times than Shirley MacLaine.
Thank you for flying in.
Ma, forget it. The dog is all yours.
Oh, come on.
Why is there a big hairy beast in my house?
My guess is because he bought you dinner.
Well, Blanche, I gotta run.
Oh, well, thank
Bruce Willis's hair.
Blanche, I want to talk to you.
I'm in no mood to fight.
Neither am I. That's what I want to talk about. We've been at each other's throats for weeks. We've also been running ourselves ragged trying to outdo each other. It has to stop.
I'm not giving Fidel up, Sophia. Take me now, Lord.
No one expects trouble from a cow. The plan was we would drop these highly trained killer cows behind the enemy lines. It wasn't until they were airborne that we realized...
You took my poodle skirt. Was that you?
Blanche, that was over 40 years ago.
Oh, shut up.
I can't believe that you are still crazy about that.
It's not over that. It's over Tom.
Tom?
Don't act so surprised.
Was too nervous to eat much at dinner.
But I suppose the rest of the evening really built up an appetite.
Oh, hi. I didn't expect to see you girls up so late.
I'm just having a snack. Dorothy's the one having an affair at a motel.
Thank you, Rose.
Learn. Picture this. Brooklyn, July, 1949.
Ma, can't you put a sentence together? You sound like a sportscaster.
Ah, shut up. Anyway, it was the night of your first anniversary. You showed up at my house at 2 o'clock in the morning, crying and carrying on. You looked like hell.
Oh, and start looking for a job.
Be sure you dress youthfully.
How come?
You're old.
Let's face it, honey. Companies are not falling all over themselves to hire women your age.
You hate me?
Oh, yeah.
Now, here's Buster back.
Well, you told me you were an animal lover, and I thought maybe I could replace your loss.
Well, I didn't need a replacement. You see, I had my parakeet. Or I used to have him until you sent that cat from hell into our lives.
You don't mean...
Yeah, I don't...
Puppy.
You know, Sophia, actually, you're pretty straightforward.
It's a gift. So tomorrow at 9 o'clock, I'll go to work with you. We'll take care of it.
Oh, thank you, Sophia.
You're welcome, Pussycat.
I'm not Dorothy.
From now on, I'm calling everybody Pussycat. It's cheaper than buying new glasses. About a guest room.
Look, if we don't start seeing results, you are out of here.
Do you know how hard it is to find a good contractor?
Yes, and you're living proof.
Ernie, she didn't mean...
So I decided to rearrange the kitchen cabinets. I'm sorry I woke you. Go on back to bed.
Rose, what are you doing with these?
Nothing.
You were looking for those pills, weren't you? Blanche, get rid of them.
You can't do that. They're mine.
Get rid of them, Blanche.
No.
I thought you said you could take these or leave them.
Well, that's true.
And you say that.
Did that champagne kick in yet?
No. But if you're ready to make your move, I can pretend it did.
I'll call if there's any change.
Come on, Dorothy. I'll take you home.
No, I'm not leaving.
Then we'll all stay.
No, you go.
Oh, no, we're not going anywhere.
I would rather be alone, please.
Are you sure, babe?
Would it be stupid to ask for a group hug before we leave?
Of course not.
I'd rather date you, lady.
Sweet Jesus, I've just done the impossible. I converted one.
Oh, I think this is wonderful.
It was wonderful. It was beautiful. It was romantic. It was just everything I dreamed it could be.
Oh, Blanche, we're so happy for you.
Well, don't be, because I can't marry him. Dorothy, do you want her to go?
Well, of course not. It's breaking my heart.
Well, then I, for one, I'm not going to let her go without a fight.
Me neither. Sophia's like a mother to us all. It just wouldn't be the same without her.
But if she wants to live with Gloria, she has every right to do it, and we have no right to make her feel guilty about it.
Sophia around?
Oh, hi,
Listen, if you're...
And what do you know? You ain't got like going. These boots are made for. That's just what they'll do. One of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over you.
Hi, Ma. How's the packing going?
Go a lot better if I had a screwdriver. Honey, you're getting sicker and sicker.
Just like my heroin, sicker and sicker. Though, of course, my heroin doesn't look like you. This is a romantic novel, not science fiction.
Remind me when I feel better to kick the crap out of her.
I think much of the credit goes to the food. It's original yet familiar, piquant yet comforting. Blanche tells me she worked very closely with the caterer.
Did she tell you they were naked most of the time?
You'll have to excuse my mother. She was a witness to the Hindenburg disaster.
Tantalizingly just out of reach.
Let me guess. St. Olaf County Jail.
And Delhi.
Look, we have to do everything we can to help Ma. Now, the three of us have got to put our heads together and try to figure out for certain how that fire got started.
You're so right, Dorothy. And we...
And after Ma got everybody out of the water, people started trying our food.
And before we knew it, there wasn't a pizza or a quiche left on the shelf.
The place is a hit.
Yep. Sophia, I am very proud of you. Not only did you save the business, but you saved all those people from the shark.
That's enough, the both of you. This isn't the way it's supposed to be. If it isn't real, what does it mean? Let's just forget it.
What, you surprised? I'm supposed to love you? Oh, sure, Stan. I love you. I love you for knocking up my daughter when she was 17 years old. For sponging off Sal and me for 8 years.
It's more than something you really want to do. Anyway, I've always regretted missing out on that one night of history. Oh, Blanche, I never got to see them. And the closest I'll ever get is Beatlemania. It's not really the Beatles, but it's an incredible simulation.
The reason why I would lie to you?
You're embarrassed because you seduced him. You're scared and you're guilty because you ruined his campaign.
3 good reasons.
Oh, shut up, Rose.
Hello. Yes, this is Blanche.
अगं दिसतेस पुनवेची चांदणी जशी तूच रंबा अप्सरा तूच उर्वशी दिसतेस पुनवेची चांदणी जशी तूच रंबा अप्सरा तूच उर्वशी करू नको जीवाची दैना माझ्या मिठीत का ग तू येईना मैना ग मैना ग मैना या रागूची तूच हाय मैना
मैना रे मैना नाही होणार तुझी मी मैना
ग मैना ग मैना कधी होणार रागूची मैना
मैना रे मैना नाही होणार तुझी मी मैना
गुलाब फुला पाहून तुला काळीज हे धडधडत या पिंजरा तोडून वाऱ्यात उडून पाखरू हे फडफडत या
माझी नशिली आता झाला तू पिता तुझंच प्रेम नडतया गावठी नखरा शिक सतरा साऱ्यांच घोडा अडतया
तुझ्या वाचून जीव माझा राहीना मला समजून का ग तू घेईना
रे मैना नाही होणार तुझी मी मैना
मैना ग मैना या रागूची तूच हाय मैना
मैना रे मैना नाही होणार तुझी मी मैना
रातभर जागून मग मी लागून येडा पिसा झालो बेभान तुझ्या गालाची खळी ग गुलाब कळी ही फिरतीच उठवी तुफान
मन लागेल झालं ध्यानात आलं मारलाच नजरेचा बाण मी तुझी लैला तू माझा मजनू गाऊया फिर माझं गाणं
माझ्या दिलाचा करीन आईना त्यात राणी तू सुंदर हैना